Hey, what's up guys, TheJordude here, back again with another Shadowverse deck and gameplay video. We're actually going to be playing some Unlimited finally. It's been a while since my last Unlimited video, but I'm kind of running low on rotation. But yeah, I've heard Unlimited is quite a wild place. In today's video, I want to feature this Portal deck. It's Artifact Portal, and it's pretty crazy. If you look at the curve, actually, like there's so many cheap cards, and the expensive cards are actually just accelerate cards, so it's just more cheaper cards. So your cap is pretty much past the Purgatory at 4 costs. So what the idea of this deck is that you generate artifacts through cards like Synchronization, Biofabrication, Mechanization, and you're going to be able to draw them more consistently with like Mecha Gun Wielder or like Artifact Call. And you just kind of combo them. Like you have Augmentation, Bestowal, and Acceleratium to either recover your play point loss or actually go plus in play points. And Augmentation Bestowal is actually super important because it lets you combo a turn, like play a bunch of artifacts, you draw cards to go with it. And yeah, you just play a bunch of artifacts for really cheap, and then you could like Shion and to buff them all up. So sometimes you could get actually like really wide and really big boards really early in the game, and that's just going to overwhelm your opponent often, and you're just going to be able to win off that. Artifact Scan, the new card from Fortune's Hand, is super good in Unlimited for this deck because it just like getting 2 free copies of like your Analyzing Artifact and your Ancient Artifact. That's the name of them, right? Yeah, Analyzing and Ancient, and it just gives you more feel for like your Acceleratiums, your Augmentation Bestowals. So yeah, Artifact Scan, super good. What else is in here? You have a tech copy of Moonir because a lot of decks are like PTP decks, or it's just kind of a good removal tech option. The Potent Entity is also super important against Rhinoceros, Whirlwind Rhinoceros, and Desolate Tyrant Shadow. Those are 2 prevalent decks in the Unlimited meta, and probably the hardest matchups for this deck. So the entities are really important for those matchups. But yeah, I would say the deck, when explaining it, is pretty straightforward. You could combo pretty hard with it. Playing it, I think once you play it a few times, you start getting used to it. It's not as complicated as some other Portal decks in the past. So definitely, I would recommend this deck for anyone that wants to climb the ladder in Unlimited, or if you have like a tournament in Unlimited. Oh, another thing I want to point out, Past to Purgatory. This is kind of like your secondary win condition for the deck because you can build so many shadows with your combos. So if you can't win on the board and the game's starting to get late, then you could drop Past to Purgatory for a win instead. But yeah, I played quite a few games with this deck, and it's pretty fun to play. And I think it's a really good deck. It's actually been doing really well in like JCGs and stuff. So highly recommend this deck. And yeah, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more Shadowverse content. Comment down below as well with deck suggestions that you would want to see in Unlimited. And yeah, thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Peace. You could use the Omniscient to... Omniscient is like Emal into it. I think Acceleratium is good, but I want to find like artifact cards first. This is actually a fantastic hand because the Synchronization is going to grab. I'm going to be able to grab the Analyzing Artifact and the Biofabrication to put more into my deck in combination with Acceleratium. Okay, so this is actually a really good hand. I'm just going to actually start putting artifacts into my deck right now. I think I could have considered. I could actually go turn 1 Analyzing Artifact here, which I think is fine, honestly. Put a bunch of artifacts into my deck, and then yeah, and I just get a 2 attack follower on the board on my turn 1 here, so I get the tempo on the board. My opponent's actually missing his turn 2. And there, Mechanization. Do I ever consider... I'm going to Synchronization for an Analyzing Artifact because I want to cycle these. I don't think we need the Paradigm Shifts. Do I want to add more artifacts into my deck at this point? Maybe not. Like a card that we would want is maybe a Bestow. Because right now, actually, the Ancient Artifacts aren't that good of a draw. Okay. Yeah, we'll just play this now because, like, we have a pretty wide board. Mechanization, like, we got quite a bit of chip damage in. I wonder if we ever take Radiant Artifact. The world. I mean, that's fine, I guess. Omniscient Kaiser right now is not good. I really need some draw, so I'm considering trading these in, actually. I think I'm going to trade these in. I can actually use the Omniscient to cycle. I'm going to use the Mechanization and put some artifacts into our deck. I might take Mystic Artifact, honestly. I need the card draw, I think. We don't need the Accelerant right now. But what I guess we'll keep the Analyzing Artifact. Into Artifact Call, which is nice. Okay. Yeah, so like the reason why I taking the Mystic Artifact right now is because my opponent is ramping up, so it's not like we can overwhelm him with like 1-drops right now. And I need the card draw because I only have 3 cards in my hand, so I kind of need some gas. Like, if I had a Bestow or something, it'd be nice, but Mystic Cleaver this turn, banishing the... playing a Mystic Artifact right now doesn't really do anything because he has the Cleaver. So I think we just actually focus on mana production here so I could draw some cards. Could use the Seraphic Blade on his Mist Cleaver, but I don't think we need to. I actually think now our win condition is going to be possibly past the Purgatory. Ooh, he's like a Zoe deck? Yeah, like he's back up to 20. I think we should be playing these. Artifact Sand. What artifacts have been destroyed? Okay, I do have one of each. Oh, that's actually really nice. I could make a huge board with Shion, I think. Put more Analyzing Artifacts in. 2, 3. I could actually play Mystic Artifact, Analyzing. I could actually play everything still. Too bad I can't go double Shion this turn. But damn, look at this turn. Pretty insane. I could consider using the Omniscient here if I don't think this hand's great, but I think we could save it for now. Yeah, he had a chance to Dragon. That's unfortunate. I mean, we're just gonna... I have an Accelerate in here, so all these Analyzing Artifacts could cost 0, essentially. And then we have double Shion. Don't have to use Omniscient to cycle, I think, because we still have... We're going to draw all these Analyzing cards from the Analyzing Artifacts. Alright, let's see if he can deal with this board. Turn 7... I mean, turn 7 is a bit slow, I guess, and unlimited. But what does he have here? He has 10 play points. Like, maybe he just goes Zoe, 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 or something. Miss Cleaver. Miss Cleaver attack for my Acceleratiums. This would also have removed an Impotent Entity. Angelic Smite. I mean, he actually was able to remove quite a bit of stuff. I could move near that. I don't actually know how many artifacts I still have on my deck, but I think I still have quite a bit. I reckon it's a Seraphic Blade. I guess I'd wear Seraphic Blade because Moonier would remove my draw. And I might as well be using Evil here. I don't even think the game's not going to last more than 3 turns, so. And I just want to push the extra damage because now he's at 6. Like if I draw into like what's it called? Because I could get the storm artifact. Double world this turn. I mean that's actually pretty good. He heals 10, he removes 12 power on my board. It's actually a really good turn. I think I should just Omniscient here and try to find like double P to P. I'll keep the Mystic Artifact, I guess. Yeah, so the Synchronization, I could get the Radiant Artifact, which is 6, 8, 10. Which would be lethal, but I don't have enough play points for all of that. Scan here. I guess let's see if we draw PTP. Okay. I want to draw 2. Yeah, so next turn, like, Synchronization for the Storm. It's just lethal. This is probably the longest unlimited game. Like, we're actually going to turn 10. I'm running out of cards in my deck. Maybe we didn't have to take Mystic Artifacts. Maybe it was better to grab the Radiant Artifacts. But Radiant Artifacts being at 5 is pretty expensive. But against Dragon, maybe we had enough play points. I have no idea what my opponent is playing. It's like some kind of control dragon, which I feel like can't work in unlimited. It's way too slow. Like maybe if he was ramping into multiple Zoes, he could find Zoe off Draconical actually, but it requires so much setup. I can actually just kill him as Omniscient Kaiser. Fourth, probably Roach. I think the good thing is Roach. They don't have great. They won't have great clears. But yeah, we have to find we have to set up an impotent and just have it go for, I think, 4 turns. So we have to discard an artifact for it. I think I kept the mechanization because I want to just try draw into artifacts with the Bestow. So I'm actually just going to go ahead and it might actually be good to take Mystic Artifacts. Ancient Artifacts aren't really doing anything. But I think I'm going to take them just because they're cheap. And I just want to be able to cycle a lot. But maybe taking 2/3s are good. If I could just set up a bunch of wards and just block out the roaches. And the thing, like, I could have also maybe taken Paradigm Shifts, but I think Paradigm Shifts will be a bit too slow. But he just passes turn 3, so... I'm actually considering... Maybe I want to hold on to try hold on to artifacts so I can set up an augmentation turn. I want to have at least 2, right? I'm going to hold this Ancient Artifact because I don't think the damage is going to matter too much. And he passes in turn 4. I'm just going Evolve Push. Like, you can't Roach into this. He might have like a Barrage or Pixie Mischief. That's fine. He actually doesn't have a Roach at the moment, which is pretty unlucky for him. Yeah, I have 2 followers now, so I'm gonna try and go off on this. Artifact Call, nice. And yeah, I'm gonna take the Mystic Artifact now. Maybe draw into a Shion here. Nope. If we had Shion this turn, that'd be insane. Guard. Man, that's so sad. His hand is probably like a bunch of bounces, but okay, he has Whirlwind. Oh, there's a Roach. I guess he drew into that Roach from the Wolf. I think now I could take the Paradigm Shift, unless I think Radiant Artifact is going to be useful. But I don't think it is. To load up again. 14 shadows. There's the Shion. I mean, right now, Roche is going to be able to ramp up pretty quickly, I think. Because there's so many cheap bounces. Yeah, like he's already going to have it active next turn. I really need to find an impotent entity. I guess we Paradigm Shift? Yeah, Paradigm Shift into Shion. Take the ward. I mean, a 6/8 Bane ward is going to be pretty good at stopping roaches, I think. Yeah, also you don't want to just play past the Purgatory usually, even if you have a play point and nothing to do on turn 4, because you want to try to keep your board space open. So only play your PDP when you like actually hitting 30 shadows, just as a note. Maybe he has, if he has multiple roaches, maybe his roaches could get big enough actually. 7, 8, 9. So 9 and 7 would be 16, 18. No, I don't think he would. I don't think he could kill me this turn. With only 3 play points left, like another roach has to come out for the 8 to cleanly kill that. Yeah. We're not dead this turn. Oh, just guard here. He's just trying to set up a ward. He's just dead on board.